record? Awesome. All right. So can everybody hear me good? Everyone's good to go? We are recording and we are going. Okay. So hi, you guys. I know you guys all know me by now. I am Christy Scoofus and I get the honor of doing Put a Party on It. So don't mind me. I'm going to keep admitting people. So put a party on it, right? I absolutely love this topic because I believe that this is how we grow our business. Okay. This is how we get those goals. This is how yes, of course, we need to grow a team too. But where do you meet most of your soon to be reps? You meet them in parties. I believe this is the most important stepping stone of your business is learning to put a party on it. Okay. So the fact that I get to talk on this again, especially because when I first signed up to be a rep, I listened to the Amy Ward right away. It was super early when I signed up and I caught a training. I'm thinking Amy did a training maybe for Chrissy Tager or Ellie or something. And I caught that training very early on. And I was so drawn to her, but I was so drawn to what she was saying. And I have to say, I held on to every word. So these trainings that you guys are plugging into, I mean, we've all done them since we all signed up. So I just want to thank you guys so much for taking the time out tonight to get on this one. And for those of you who know people who were not able to get on, make sure you tag them in the replay. Okay, so I do have notes just because I wanted to make sure I touched on a lot because we have 1 hour and I know there's a lot to cover and I definitely want to leave Q&A time. I saw some comments on some of the posts about maybe she'll talk about engagement. Maybe she'll talk about stuff like that. So I want to make sure I leave room to talk about all of that. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to admit everybody. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So I use parties. Hold on 1 second. We're going to get there. 6:35. Maybe we'll take off because they're coming in hot now. So how many? We got a lot of people on here. Okay. So get paper and pen ready. Take notes. You guys can always come back to this. But you guys, I will tell you time and time again that this topic is why my business is where it is today. And yes, even though I have an amazing team, I have a Zaya executive team, we are just under 300 strong. I party my butt off. I book parties, I ask for parties, I do all the steps. I will continue to do the steps. I will never count on anyone but myself to grow my business, grow my team. This is not luck. This is hard work. Okay. This is hard work and we can do hard things. Okay. So I use parties to grow my business and my notes are right here. So if I'm looking over to the side, I promise I'm keeping an eye on the comments. That for me was the only way that I could sustain growth over an extended period of time. So I know this is dash to director. I know a lot of you guys are brand new and you guys are dashing to director. You're just starting to grow your team. You may not even have a team yet. You're just getting into you're just getting into the nitty gritty, right? So how long, like you had your launch party, right? You think you invited everybody that you know. The truth of the matter is, no, you have not. The number one thing I can tell you when I have people hop into my inbox and say, hey, can you help me? I am struggling in my VIP page and I hop in there and they have 100 people and I go to their main Facebook page and they have 800 friends. No, that was your launch party that you added people, but you totally didn't add certain people. You were nervous. That's what happens, right? And you haven't talked to everybody. So that group of people, that initial 100 people, maybe your launch party was 60, maybe your launch party was 80, maybe you're lucky and you have 100 and something. They can only sustain your business for so long. How long are your neighbors, your family, your sisters, your besties, how long are they going to shop from you? How long are they going to love on your new releases and have stuff on your wait list for restocks? You have to be adding people into your group. You have to grow your group. And how do you grow your group, especially in the beginning? You gotta party. I know party and selling, scary words, right? I don't know why they are, but they are. You have to party. You have to. And in the beginning, it's scary because you're nervous. You don't want to go live. You don't know what to do. Post My Party scares you. let me repeat that. We can do hard things. You have to figure out how to do hard things in this business, right? Nothing worth having comes easy. And you cannot sell $5, $6, $7, $8,000 a month to 100 people. And trust me, Aunt Flo and neighbor Tracy are going to get sick of spending all their money in your group. So you have to grow your group. You grow it by partying. Okay. So the way I've always looked at this, and I have to say, you guys, when I first signed up, it took me a few months. I mean, I was partying right out of the gate. The first month I signed up August 28th. September, I had 3 parties from the I love you list, the people who cannot say no, that you say you're partying with me, just so we're clear, we're having a party, you're in it. Then that was September. October was crickets. And it's okay. I didn't know it was okay then, but you guys, it is okay. You cannot expect, you guys just started this business and everyone's going to be knocking down your door and every single ask you put out there for a party is going to be a yes. Wouldn't it be nice if it worked like that? But it doesn't. So if you are brand new, and even if you're not, because you guys, I get messages all the time for girls that have been repping this business as long as me, or a year in, or 6 months in, and they're like, no one's saying yes. Just keep asking. Just be okay with the word no, and be like, I have this written down in here later, but I always say, be obsessive with the action. Okay. Be obsessive. You can't be obsessed with the result because you're going to get a lot more no's than yes. You have to be obsessed with the action, and you have to be okay with the quiet. So I remember October 2019 was crickets for me. I had nothing going on. And Jackie said to me, this is when you work. So if it is quiet right now in your business, this is when you work. This is when you ask, you get your asking gear. This is when you pull out your little notebook, your agenda book, and this is when you start plotting out who you're going to ask. This is when you go into your VIP page and you just start asking for parties. This is when you really dig deep into your follow-ups in your back office and you follow up with those customers and you get your ask in gear. I tell my girls all the time, get your ask in gear. Okay. You have to get your ask in gear because partying is going to lead to every road you want to walk down. Okay. My VIP page, I want you guys to understand the way I look at it. My VIP page is is my brick and mortar business. Okay. That is my VIP page, but the partying is the blood that rushes through my VIP page. Okay. The partying is the blood that I put into my VIP page. My VIP page when I started was like that warm little group of people who I loved and loved me and trusted me, but you're not going anywhere with that group. You cannot be complacent with where you are. You have to get to partying, right? So anything that you can come up, like people will message me all the time, like no one's shopping in my VIP page right now. I haven't had a new rep sign up in forever. I need to make more money. My sales are low. I'm trying to do the gold digger. I can't get to 2,500. The answer is always going to be put a party on it. Okay. So let's see. So yeah, I'm just keeping on with my notes to make sure I don't forget anything. So you need to get that asking gear. And now I bet a lot of you guys are like, where the heck do we get the parties? Who are we asking? So you're following up in your back office with people that you maybe have shopped in your VIP page, right? If you are past asking the I love you list, if you're past that first month or two where you've kind of leaned on the shoulder of everybody, surely people have shopped from you. So you're going to follow up with the people. If you are not doing follow-ups, you guys, oh my gosh, the gold, that's where you're digging gold, is in the follow-ups that you're going to do. Because when you follow up with someone and they love their light and tights, this is when, and you cannot be like, hey girl, do you love your light and tights? Let's party. No, like you have to build authentic conversations with people. They have to truly get to know who you are and what you're about, and that there are more to you than just a sale. Okay. They have to know that they are more to you than just a credit card, than just a pair of light and tights. The quicker you can bond with people and you actually listen to them and you actually ask questions and you truly follow up and care about what they ordered, the stronger that bond is going to be. You guys, I pride myself in that. I am totally not the one that's like, hey girl, those pine light tights, I bet you love them. Do you want to party? No, it's so inauthentic. People will weed through that super, super quick. And they're just like, yeah, she's just in it for the money. I can tell you the customer base and the VIP page that I have built is because I will follow up. Hey girl, how are you loving those light and tights? Isn't that color so gorgeous? Pause. Let someone else do the talking. Let them come back and have a conversation. You may not even ask them for a party that moment. Let them sit in it for a little bit. Follow back up. Okay, so you've had them for a couple weeks now, especially when someone first gets light and tights for the first time. Sometimes people are like, I don't know, I think they're a little too tight. They're not too tight. They're true to size. Wear them around your house for a couple hours. Check back in with me. Pause. You do not vomit. Do you want to party with me? I have 2 dates open and active. No, pause. Give them an opportunity to get back to build the bond, build the relationship. Then come back and say, okay, girl, I'm so glad that you gave yourself an opportunity to try those light and tights. They're working. You love them. What do you say? I've got 2 dates open in October. Why don't you jump on one of them and let me earn you some free and half price Aya? Who doesn't like that? We have such a great rewards plan. But first it takes building that relationship, right? Especially if you just met them in a party. Don't be inauthentic and desperate, because even though you may not be desperate and you might just come on hard, like you don't have a lot of time. You just want to get it done. How are they receiving what you're putting out there? Okay. You have to be very mindful of that. How is somebody receiving what you're putting out there? Do they feel like you really care about them? Or do you just want to book a party? You just want a warm body at this point. No, like you want to get to know them, because trust me, the more you build a relationship with them, the better the party is going to be. The more fire that person is going to have to promote what you are doing. Oh my gosh, Christy is so sweet. She's such a sweet girl. I love talking with her. She totally helps me with sizing. You guys are going to love her. That is what you want to lead into your party. Not, oh my gosh, I don't know. She was a little pushy. So I just said yes because I didn't know how to say no. I guess we'll see how this goes. So just remember that this business is about relationships. You are constantly building relationships. And the closer that you get with your customers, they're going to become your friends. And I have to say, some of the reps on my team were my VIPs for a very long time. And they're my friends. So I know about them before they even join my team. I don't put a time limit on anything. If I meet you, you don't have to party with me like 30 days. And if I meet you and you're my hostess, yeah, I'd love for you to sign up in your party. But if you don't, I don't think I failed. There's no time limit. The time limit that I put out there is when it's meant to be. But you better believe I'm continually planting the seeds, because let me tell you what that party is going to bring you. It brings you your future VIP members, right? Because that little group of your close friends and family, we need to grow it, right? We need to grow it. How do you grow it? You party. You show them a good time. You are the party planner that just threw the best party, and now they all want to jump into your big party, which is your VIP page. So now you're growing your team, right? Or your VIP page. So now your VIP page is getting a little bit better. Now, what else is happening? Future parties, future hostesses, future reps, future people who'll be like, oh my gosh, Kelly, you have to jump in this party with this VIP page with this girl. And referrals, people will refer people in there. All starts with the ask of partying, okay? When you party, you've spent all this time asking for parties. So you're following up, you're asking for parties, you're being authentic. Say you run out of people, you're like, Christy, listen, if you say you run out of people, you really better run out of people, okay? This can't be like, I asked like the last 3 pages. Like anything worth having is worth doing. You have to do the work. This business works when you work. It doesn't just fall into your lap, okay? This business works only when you do. The biggest misconception people have is, oh, I'm gonna start an at-home business and I'm gonna like make all this money. I'm gonna be working from my kitchen. It is hard work. The only difference is if we have a crappy month, we don't have our landlord knocking on our door looking for the rent check, right? They're not going to come shut the lights off at Christie's Boutique down at the super cute outdoor mall. We're just in our kitchen, but you still have to work just as hard as if you're opening up that store in that super cute boutique. And I want you to understand that, okay? So here you are. Reality is, if you've really reached out to all your reach outs and you followed up, now if you're still struggling, you're going to go to your VIP page. You're going to start with the very first person in there, and you're just going to ask down. My rule of thumb is when you're trying to book parties, the old fashioned way, I call that the old school way, you ask 3 to 5 people a day. Practice the pause. Don't be asking 15 a day, because what happens if 5 come back and say yes? You don't want to be overrun with parties and then you don't want to say no because you just asked for the party. So now how can you say, I'm so sorry. Since I left you that message 25 minutes ago, I've now booked up all my parties and now I want to party with you in November. You can't do that. So 3 to 5 asks a day. Don't seem desperate. Oh, I can party anytime you want me to. I can party October, November, December, January. When do you want to party? Let's just party. No. Hey, I've got 2 days open left in October. Hey, we can even theme it out. We can do Halloween. We could do fall. We could do something so fun. Guess what? You're leaving voice messages and you better be talking with enthusiasm. If you're boring, why is anyone going to want to party? And I don't mean this offensively, but do you want to party with someone who's boring? Do you want to put that one opportunity, you're going to put yourself out there to have a party with someone who's like, hey, do you want to party? I guess I could make it Halloween style for you if you really want to. No, you got to be like, okay, listen, I'm such a dork. I like to theme stuff out. We can kind of do like a Halloween thing. I can throw some Halloween fun in there. It'll be so much fun. What do you say? I've got 2 days open in October. Do you want to party with me? Boom. That sounds way more appealing than, do you want to party with me? I really need parties. I'm open until February, you know? And then what Macy did, 2 bridal shower parties. I love theming out a party. You guys, I'm not called the Fun Bus for no reason. So yes, I am known as Fun Bus Christy now by Zach Bradley, which I should LLC myself as the Fun Bus, which I might end up doing. But you have to have fun. Why would somebody want to follow you into your VIP page if you're boring? Okay. So start asking 3 to 5 people down and do not discriminate. Oh my gosh, she wears Lululemon. I don't know why she's in my group. I'm not going to ask her. No, you ask every single person. And if somebody scares you, you ask them. You go hard on that voice message. Okay. So now you're getting your asks out. You've got some parties on the list. Now, how do you party? Number 1, you guys, your party showcases not only you, but everything that you do. And it showcases this business. You are continually meeting people who may be the next rep on your team. They may be that next person in your VIP page. They may be your next hostess. You're showcasing yourself, but you're showcasing Zaya. Why do you love this brand? Why do you love it? You have to bring your energy consistently, constantly. You need to bring, I call it the thunder. Okay. You need to make sure that when you start that party, those girls are dialed into you. Like those girls are like, oh, she is so much fun. I love her energy. I love her vibe. I think energy breeds energy. Okay. Energy breeds energy. If you show up and you are just like, hey, so we're going to party this week. I hope you guys like the leggings. If you have any questions, ask me. I mean, wouldn't you be bored? And it's not just that we know the business, right? We know the business. Practice makes perfect. Maybe you need to sit in your office in the quiet and just practice going live. Maybe you guys, I have a fake group. I have a test group, and I will do a ton of stuff in that test group, save videos, play around, see what posts look like. Maybe you get a test group on Facebook and push that live button 15 times today and just practice. You know, hey guys, I just want to introduce you guys to leggings. Let's talk to you guys, like seriously, instant tummy tuck. Who doesn't love that? I'm really promising a lot, but you guys, Zaya can deliver. How are you speaking? How enthusiastic are you? Would you want to watch you in a party? If the answer is no, it's okay. You have time. You could fix it. Set up a test group on Facebook. Practice makes perfect. And if you're in the middle of a party right now and you're like, oh, I'm kind of not doing what Christy's saying, it's okay. There's always another party, right? There's always another party, another opportunity to practice, another opportunity to get better. And if you're brand new at this business, you're going to continually get better. Every opportunity is a moment to get more comfortable with what you're saying, more comfortable with what you're doing. Have your upline put you in her parties. Ask your upline, hey, can you put me in your latest party just so I can get your vibe again? Who signed you up? Obviously, that person's vibe spoke to you where you're like, yeah, I totally want to sign up. I love her. Do you need to just get back that vibe? Do you just need to be reminded of what she did because your launch party was 3 months ago? Have her put you in one of her parties. Just don't copy and paste anything. You guys, it's a big ask to have people put you in parties. Ugh, copy and pasting. I know a lot of other MLM girls who signed up for Zaya. They're like, well, we do that in ours. Hello, Facebook jail. If I ever was to get locked out of Facebook because somebody was copying my stuff and not being creative on their own, oh my gosh. Don't do that. If your upline lets you in, even if it's your upline, I don't let my level 1s or my level 2s or my level 3s or anybody who's in my party copy and paste it. My magic is not on a post. What I bring to a party is not the 5 pictures I picked and the like little saying I wrote. It's me. It is the way I connect and engage with whoever is watching me. It is the way I get excited. It is the way I bring the thunder. It is the way I bring you in. It is the way I make you want to try our leggings. How do you do that? You got to go live. If you are running parties and you are not hitting the live button, I'm going to shake you. Just message me and say, Christy, I need to be shaked because I'm going to shake you. Okay. You have to show your personality. We are what sells this awesome line. We are what gets it into the hands of somebody. You guys, looking at a flat picture, yeah, some of our stuff looks super cute, right? You pick the right pictures in a party, you might be doing okay. But how do you turn that $200 party into that $1,600 party? It is not with pictures. It's not with your super cute verbiage, no matter how cutesy you think you are. It's not, it's you. It is you. People are looking at you and they're like, all right, she's super excited about this product. I'm buying in. And then when I ask them to join my VIP page now is +5, right? Or +6 or +7. Now those people just watched me hook up their friend with a $1,500 or $1,600 party, a $2,000 party, a $1,000 party. And they want in, right? They want in. My parties just showcase what I can do for you. If you want to be my next hostess, my parties showcase for you what you could have as your own business, right? And my parties showcase what I'm doing in my VIP page. So you're going to want to follow me. All of this comes through partying, you guys. All of this comes through partying. If you are a new rep or newer rep, where you kind of put the brakes on partying, your business will never grow. It will never grow. It will never be much more than what your group can sustain. I definitely don't have the guts to reach out to someone and be like, hey, I saw you on Facebook and I think that we have a lot in common. I can't do cold reach outs. It's the one thing that I know I could talk to you at the grocery store. If you're in the bathroom, you're fair game. I could talk to you in the bathroom. I can talk to you at school pickup. I can talk to you at a baseball game. I can talk to you in the neighborhood, but I can't cold reach out to you. I don't know why. So I rely completely on that relationship I meet in the party to grow that group, to make people want more, to leave them wanting more. Okay. And you have to do it through partying. Okay. So my vibe, yes. And listen, your vibe might not be everybody else's vibe. And that is okay. Don't ever dim your vibe or dim your thunder or dim who you are to fit the one person in the party who thinks you're too much. She's not your person. That's not who you're speaking to. And she probably wouldn't do really well on your VIP page or on your team either, because she'd probably think you were annoying. Don't ever change who you are. Or if you're having a hard time coming out of your shell, you have to understand the only person that should be talking in your head right now is yourself. And anyone who's willing to pump you up and tell you that you could do it. Okay, stop putting limitations on what you can do. Oh, I can't be like Christy. She's so outgoing. I can't do that. Well, you're right, because whether you say you can or you can't, you're 100% correct. So instead of saying, I can't do it, how about you start saying, what if I did it? Well, I could do that. Okay, I could do that. I'm going to try. I'm going to go get a page on Facebook. It's going to be a test group, right? I'm going to just do a test group. No one's going to be in there but me. I can make a total fool of myself. I'm going to push the live button. I'm going to teach myself 5 times a day how to go live. I'm going to hop in my uplines thing. I'm going to see what she's doing. I'm going to practice. I'm going to get more confident. I'm going to stop sweating. That's what you have to do. And it is okay. Try it whenever you want. The house is quiet. Your kids are at baseball and your husband's out or something. Oh my gosh, go in your test group and practice your live. Just do it. You will get better and better and better. Dear Lord, grow that group, make them mama. Yes. Talk to yourself 100%, Karen. talk to yourself the way you would speak to your daughter. If you heard someone, one of her friends telling her on FaceTime or however they communicate, you would suck at that. Why would you even try that? You would suck. You would be horrible at that. That's a stupid idea. You'd be like, who the heck is this girl you're talking to? And she is never coming over here again. And we are done with her. And I'm going to call her mom. That is your feel. You probably wouldn't call her mom because then people will really think you were crazy. But I mean, I'd threaten probably. But we talk to ourselves like that all the time. We are consistently putting ourselves down and we talk ourselves out of exactly what we should be doing every day. You know, what if we stopped caring what other people thought? It took me months to figure that out in this business. I thought I got it in the beginning, but I didn't. I thought I got it. I thought I didn't care when my best friends didn't follow my group. And I thought I didn't care when none of my friends would have a party with me. And I thought I didn't care when my best friend, who we had babies together and we raised our kids together, and she was my confidant when she never joined my VIP page. I thought I didn't care, but I did care. And when I finally stopped caring is when I really saw this business explode. Okay. So I said, boring. Don't be boring. Don't be boring. If you were in a party and somebody was like, look at this candle, it smells really good, you'd probably be like, she sucks. She's boring. We're muting her. But if I was like, oh my gosh, you guys, I know you can't smell this candle, but it smells like Mexico. It smells like vacation. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on the beach. You'd be like, oh my gosh, I need 2 of those. It's all about you and how you put it out there. Okay. It's so important that you get that. All right. Let's see. Better each time. Practice makes perfect. If you're in a party right now and it's not doing well, there are no bad parties. There are no bad parties because you're still going to follow up with everybody in that party. And at the end of the day, you had a whole 7 days of practice, right? 7 days of practice. Just remember that. Okay. If you are newer to growing a team, and this topic is hard for you, I want you to know this. Fear is contagious. It's a funny thing, right? If you're shaking in your boots, so is everybody watching you. And so is your team. And people can smell fear on somebody. People can smell fear. They're like, oh, she doesn't even want to do this. If she doesn't want to do this, I'm not going to do it. She doesn't even want to party. I don't think my upline parties. So your team is watching everything that you do. And sure, you might have a kick-in, awesome upline. Your sideline sisters are always there to help you. But whoever trusted you with that starter kit, they're watching you, right? And if you're scared and you don't want to do it, why would they do it? Why would they ever want to conquer that fear? But fear is contagious, but so is courage. Okay. If you are brand new and you have no clue what you're doing and you just signed up 3 new reps this month and your team is growing and you're like, I don't even know what to do. And now I want to hop in my parties and I have to launch them and I have to give them a launch party and I need to go live. Show them how strong you are. And if you need to lean on your upline for that strength and that bravery, you do it because they are watching everything that you're doing. And when they know you can do it, they are going to be able to do it too. Okay. And another thing, as soon as these parties start going, you guys, you might be tired, especially if you're not used to partying, especially if you're really getting a good response asking for parties. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. Forward movement, momentum. The second you put the foot on the brakes, the second you check out for a month, especially if you are a leader, if you are checking out, your team is checking out right alongside of you. Your team is only going to do 50% of what they see you do. You want to know what my team sees me do every single day? Show up. I show up in my VIP page every single day. No one will ever know if I've had no sales that week or if I'm killing in sales because I'm showing up, I'm riding that wave just as if I'm freaking knocking it down every darn day. I haven't had sales in my VIP page in days. It is like cricket town in there. But you guys would never know it, right? Because I'm always at the top of the leaderboard. Close to or up there somehow. But how am I up there? Because I party my butt off. My girls know it. Some of my girls are in my parties. Some of my girls I invite in my parties. I put in my parties. I plant them in my parties. I always have someone who's an admin in my party, Carissa Yeager. She's got my back all the time. They see how much I work. There's no question. I show up every day. I get my asking gear. I am on every single power hour. If you are not doing a power hour to book parties, do a power hour. I know Dana did a power hour to teach you guys how to do the power hour we learned at Summit, right? That power hour is great for you to work into your day every day. But schedule a power hour booking blitz with your team, 1 hour of silence and just asking for parties, following up and asking. Trust me when I tell you it works, okay? This business works when you work. This business is not going to fall into your lap. You just can't show up looking pretty one day and everybody's like, oh my gosh, totally want to buy from her. Sure, it could happen. You might get one order, but how are you going to keep them ordering, right? You have to continually pump new blood into your party, and that's the party. Dana, yes. My new girls, I will plant some of my girls in my new girls parties, okay? Because number one, as much as people think it makes you nervous, it actually gives you a calm to have your Zaya sisters in there, especially if they're new and they're like shaking in their boots. Who better to hop in there and support you and lift you up than someone who's already done it and they know. So when I have new girls, I will plant some of my very best girls in there who are so good about cheering each other on. My girls, my high five girls. Yes, I will put a handful. I don't put a lot because they are there to help the algorithm, but they're also there to calm down my new rep, right? So it's like, yeah, like a mini bomb squad. Carissa is so good about that. She is so good about creating mini bomb squads. But for my pages, guaranteed Carissa's in there. And if I ever see it slowing down, I'm like, hey, Carissa, get in there and like some stuff. But a lot of my new gals, I will put in my own parties so they can watch my flow and watch the way I do it. And they naturally play along because that, you guys, the culture that we breed starts with you. Okay. So they know that. Okay. Another thing. I know you guys are going to think I'm weird. And if you look back at my little vision board, mindset is everything. I know, and we all talk about mindset. It's a real thing. What do you want out of this call? Do you want to bump up your parties? Do you want to get 4 parties on the calendar for October? You need to get your whiteboard out and you need to write it on your whiteboard. Do you guys know that the entire first year of this business, I had a whiteboard sitting right behind me, and every day I would sit at my computer, I would repeat my goals to me. I will have 4 parties this month. I will sell $1,000. I will promote. I would just repeat it. I would say it so much that the universe would literally be like, shut up. We got it. It's happening. We got the memo. You're good, Christy. Stop saying it out loud. You guys, mindset is everything. And when you say you can, and when you believe in yourself and you give yourself grace and you don't put a date on it, of course, I have a goal of, double Zaya by November 30th, because who doesn't want free airfare to Hawaii? But all in all, that's the only reason why I ever put a date on anything. It will happen when it's meant to happen. This all has a way of working it out. When you work and you do the work, it organically falls around you. So right now, I want you to think about it. Do you want 4 parties for October, or do you already have 4, but you want 2 more and you want 3 reps, right? You need to say it into existence. You need to put the action in place, because you're not going to meet those new reps by not partying. And you're not going to meet those new reps by just hanging out on your VIP page, because if all these reps were sitting there, they would have already been signing up. You have to share the opportunity to party, the opportunity to jump into your VIP page, and you have to share the opportunity of how to how to rep. You know what I mean? Intentional intention. I don't know if you guys followed Judy Holler. She was the one who talked at Summit. She was the one that fears my homeboy. Intentional intention. It reminds me so much of my saying, become obsessed with the action, not the result. I even preach that to my son about baseball. Okay. I preach that to my son about baseball. You cannot be obsessed with the result, because everyone's on a different road. And if you're comparing your road to the girls on your team or to your upline or to me, and you're like, holy crap, Christy's got how many parties? You guys, I've even slowed my partying down, not by choice. It's been harder to get parties. So I want you guys to understand that if you're struggling to book parties, just ask for more parties. Okay. Do you think because I've been struggling to book parties that I'm in any way or like, oh, no one's partying, I'm giving up? No, I just asked for more parties. Just like my husband had put this idea in my head a long time ago. When you're growing your team, and we all know director is where it is, right? Director is where you really hone in on that $10,000 group volume. And that is why we're all here. We're dashing for director. How do you find your directors? Because I might have signed up 8 people in the last 2 months so far. Not everybody is signing up to rep the business. Some people, seriously, they want to be rep for discount. Some people don't know what they want to do yet. They're getting their feet wet. And I'm not a pusher. If you tell me, back up a little bit, I want to get my feet wet and see it, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want you to peek around. I want you to make sure that this is the next step, because let me tell you something, training is a lot of work. And if I put a lot of time and effort in Zoom calls and training and everything, I want to make sure that I'm doing it for a good reason, because if you only wanted to be rep for discount and you kind of felt like I forced you to do anything more, that's wasting my time as much as it's wasting your time. And then you might get a bad feeling in your mouth about me, right? So my husband told me a long time ago, you had like, if you think in your mind for every 10 people you sign up, you can get 2 directors or whatever this theory I'd come up with. He's like, then you need to sign up 20 people. Like, you know, that whole theory, like, so you got to sign more people up. The same thing with parties, the same thing with asking for parties, right? If you want 4 parties on the calendar, you may need to ask for 25 parties, and you might get 21 no's and hopefully you get 4 yeses. But what did you get out of those 21 no's? A lot of seeds planted. And I don't know about you, definitely I'm not an outdoorsy girl, but I'm a farmer. I will plant my seeds and I will water them and I will watch them grow, and I will go back and water them again. And I'll go back and I just check on the little seedling and see if it's growing. I am a farmer. So no, I don't look at it as 21 no's. You want to know how I look at that? 25 reach outs. I got 4 parties. Yes, my October, I got 4 parties. And then you want to know how I look at it? And I got 21 people who may have said no, but who are now watching every single thing that I do. And even out of those 21 people, if I can net 4 more parties in the next 3 months, I think that's a win, right? So you guys have to stop looking at it like, oh my gosh, she told me to ask all these people and I only got 4 parties and I asked 30 people. That's a negative mindset. That's when you have to shift what you're thinking. Instead, you're like, I booked 4 parties and I just planted all these seeds. And then you write down all the little names in the side of your book that you asked so-and-so on these dates. So, and even if they said, no, not right now, it's just a bad time, I automatically fill them in 2 months later. Asked in September, not a good time, ask again. Then you go back and you plant another seed. Hey, just checking back in with you. No, I'm not to bother you, but you said it wasn't a good time then. Hey, we have a ton of awesome fall stuff coming out, or winter stuff or whatever. Is it a better time? If not, I could totally check back with you in a couple months. I'm not saying, okay, listen, I really need you to party with me because I'm super desperate for parties. And yeah, because no, then you're gonna scare them away. And then you just literally poured so much water on that seed that you killed it. And now that person is like, all right, we're not answering her calls anymore because she's crazy. So now you're booking parties. You've got all your asks out, right? All your asks are out. Your seeds are planted. And now what do you do with your parties? Number 1, please tell me you're running Post My Party or Send Share. And I know it's a pain in the butt right now. I'm doing a lot of training on it with my team. I also have one of my gals, I think she's on here right now, Victoria. She is going to hop on my team page and do a team training about the business page, because I know the business page isn't working for everybody, but it is for her. So make sure you're running some kind of an app, because if you aren't, and if you're just scheduling and posting like a madwoman, how long before you burn out? How long before you check out? How long before you can't keep up with this anymore? Why are you asking for parties? You're making yourself crazy. We have to still live our lives. And if someone does message back and say, yeah, I can party, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I already booked 2 parties this month, I just can't do it. I used to feel like that before I had Post My Party. I would only allow 2 parties a month to get booked. And it was almost as if as soon as I got Post My Party running, it was like the party gods opened up and said, all right, fill that calendar. Because then I knew I could handle it and I was no longer turning someone away. I'll run 2 parties a week. If I get the 2 parties a week, last month I didn't have any this month, but I'll do 2 parties a week. 100%. I'll do 2 parties a week because my Post My Party is running it and I'm just worried about lives. But now you've got the parties, right? You've got your hopefully Post My Party running it. Now you got to bring the fun. This is when you guys show who you are, show your personality, show what you're capable of doing. You drive that fun bus right into that party. Okay. You are the fun bus. It's you. It is you going live. It is you doing hard things. This is why if you need to practice, practice. It is you bringing the product alive. If you're like, okay, I really want you guys to see this material. Oh my God, it's so soft and cuddly. If I'm telling you in a post to buy the boyfriend lounge sweater, yeah, I mean, if it's a super cute picture, you might be like, oh my gosh, it looks so cute. But if I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's like a cuddle. It is like a cuddle. It is so cozy. I love it. You're going to love it. This is my size down too. Remember, you guys, I'm 5'3.5". Oh my gosh, it's so personal. And now people are really like, oh my gosh, I love that on her. It looks so cute. Oh, now you're sparking the interest, right? And you cannot be obsessed with how many people are watching your lives. What do I say? You have to be obsessed with the action, not the result. Stop paying attention who's watching your crap. It's only holding you back. It's holding you back. You need to trust me on that. Okay. So for me, I go live Sunday night. I welcome everybody. I introduce myself. That's what we do when we're hostesses of a party. You're not just going to let people walk in your front door. See yourself. There's toilet paper in the bathroom if you need to go. Like, no, like you literally go to the door. Hi, it's so good to see you. Come on in. Do you want white wine, red wine, beer? What do you want? Like, you're personable. So you need to hop on Sunday and you need to be like, guys, I'm Christy. You're going to be seeing so much of me over the next couple of days. You might get sick of me, but we're going to have so much fun. Are you ready? I'm going to introduce you guys to some great activewear. Now I use activewear very loosely because we're for the gym, date night, church, work, going out with your husband, going out with the girls, walking the dog, going to the zoo, you name it. I got something for you. So get ready right there, right? I'm bringing the thunder day one. That's day one. Day two is my leggings day. I hop on live. If I'm going to showcase something that day, I'm doing a live. So I go live Monday with leggings, Tuesday with bras and tanks, Wednesday with joggers and shorts, Thursdays with long sleeves. No lives on Friday. It is my day off. And on Saturday, I will hop on live if I get Zaya mail or if my party is on fire. Because I'm hot. Okay, you guys, we literally just hit 1,000 and it's only day 5. We are cranking this baby up. Like, yeah, you got to do it. And yes, Joey. So I run my parties. Listen, I will never tell you guys how long to run your parties for. I've tried every combination of parties and I do 2-week parties. I don't have post my party for 2 weeks. I do post my party from Sunday to Sunday. That second Monday, but this party is cranking for new releases and restocks only. I post my outfit of the day in the morning and I might share 3 posts that day. That's it. I just take what I'm posting in my VIP page and just put it in the party. And I leave it open for restocks and new releases because I do a pick a prize the Friday before and I give them that entire weekend and the rest of the party to use the pick a prize. Yes, I've had so many people like, nobody shops the second week. Y'all should jump in my parties because that Sunday, if I was to close it in 1 week, my average party would probably be 1,000 or under. By me leaving that party open an extra week, by the time Sunday night comes, for some reason, people just like to take their sweet time. My average party I close is 1,600 to 2,000. The second week for me is gold, but you guys, I'll hop on and like, I don't do long lives that second week. I'll be like, all right, you guys, we have 3 days left. It is new release Wednesday or how was new release Wednesday yesterday? Something like that. Okay. Yeah. So Christy, mind shopping the second week, 100%. So I don't want you guys to think like, holy crap, this girl's totally filling up my calendar right now. That second week, they're like, I use my post my party, but I'll schedule like the post like, hey, book a party with me. Hey, the rep opportunity, like I'll put those in there. But that second week, I just post my outfit of the day in the morning when I work out. And then I'll post like 3 of my posts from my VIP page. My VIP page, I post 6 to 8 times a day. So I have a lot of content there to pull free posts over. And then I will post a restock list. I'll highlight something that was restocked. And then if you hook a Make Room Monday, even better. So yes, I leave mine open for the second week. Do you do games or giveaways or just Friday? Okay, that was another thing I was gonna say. So the fun bus, my last thing. Okay, this is what I wanted to say in that Zach training call, but I had 15 minutes or 12 minutes and we couldn't fit it all in. So yes, I use, you guys, this might be a hard concept for those of you guys who really love to shop on a Wednesday. If you have hostess rewards, I use my hostess rewards to fund my party fun. So I give up a little bit of my hostess rewards for myself, and I'm going to fund my fun bus. Okay. So day one in a party, I post which side are you, A, B, C, or D. And then in that training, for those of you guys who were on Friday, Heather, who's on my team, Scardulo, she popped in and she said she does one where she says, hey, get in my inbox and give me a thumbs up and you'll get a prize. So I'm actually going to combine those two, and I'm going to do one drawing because I think that was a genius idea, because then you've opened up that gateway to their messenger, because we need to get in there, right? But I normally do which side are you, A, B, C, or D. It's a $10 gift card. Day one, I give it away day two. So now if I'm going to do the thumbs up in the inbox, I might give it away on Tuesday. So I'm in it for a $10 gift card. Okay. Day one, I drop some fun in there. I do a bra and tank challenge in all of my parties. Listen, you may not fill the card, but it gives you a ton of things you could post about, and people who start shopping in it, you can tag. It gives you tagability. You could be tagging people. Okay, we sold 3 of 10, and tag the 3 ladies. When you tag that card to update the party once a night where the bra and tank challenge is, you put the picture, you go to post it, you hit the edit button from your cell phone before you post it. You go to the little post-it guy, the gift guy, you click him, and then you can type in the gift bar like check or X, and you can do a little animated check mark that goes over 1, 2, 3. It's like a flashing billboard every night before you go to bed. We have sold 4 of 10 bras and tanks. 6 more, we'll give away a free one. So I give away a free one, $35 or under. You guys can say you'll give away a free effortless tank or bomber bra. It doesn't have to be, it's your thing. You dictate what it is, right? I just say $35 or under. So it's kind of just easier for me. Not that I'm lazy, but now you may never fill that card. You may get to 9 and not hit 10. And if anybody thinks I go back and just throw a pity one in, heck no, this is my rewards and my money. So either we get to 10 or we don't cash in. It's very simple. I do not mince on that one. Okay. So what happens if you fill it? What happens if you fill it 2 times? What happens if you fill it 3 times? That is a darn good party. And I would give up 3 free bras of my hostess rewards to get 3 full bra and tank cards. Think of what that party is turning out to be. And then where's the magic? It's you. So you're going to plant the seed, because I'm also planting seeds with people that are in my parties. I will hop on in that party and I'll be like, okay, you guys, bra and tank challenge is live. So when you guys are shopping today for those light and tights, because we all know we want a flat tummy, smooth out that lumpy bumpy and give us that little shape, you might as well throw a bra or tank in the cart too and get in on that challenge. So I planted the seed to buy the leggings. I can tell you right now, my concern in the beginning was, well, what if everybody only buys bras or tanks? No, I made that up in my head, because let me tell you, it just adds to my party. I don't always fill it, but when I do fill it, I'm having a darn good party. So I have the $10 giveaway, a bra and tank challenge card, which if I sell out, I will restart a new one. Okay. So I spin after I get to 10. I spin after 10. And then I start a new one. And here's the other thing, you guys, I really want you guys to understand this. What if you guys only cash in 1 party a month? Like, what if you don't have the rewards to sustain shopping every single week? It's your contest. Hey, Tracy, I'm so glad and excited that you won. I need you to give me your top 3 picks, your first pick, your second pick, and your third pick, because I'm probably going to order towards the end of the month. And I'm not sure if your top pick's going to be available, but then at least I'll have that next pick I can go to. And you order when you can order. They are on your time. You are not on their time. They won the prize. They will get the prize, but you're not going to go into your pocket to fund the prize if you don't have to, right? If you have to, just remember 28% commission, depending on your rank. If you're Zaya exec or executive or above, you're making 33% commission. It's not a ton you're investing. But if you could get that in a hostess reward and they need to wait 3 weeks to get their bra, you order it in your hostess reward and you ship it to them. And then you get pirate ship and just ship it from your house. And it's cheaper than going to the post office, and it's easier too. Okay. So then I do the bra tank challenge. See how my fun bus is just plowing through at 65 miles an hour at this point. So that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I've normally sold $600 to $1,000 in sales at that point, right? Most parties, knock on wood, before I give myself bad luck. So now Friday at 3:00 in the afternoon, I have a scheduled post that pops in. I always change it. So sometimes I do a Halloween theme, get a drink theme, pick some apples, whatever you want. I will pop in a pick a prize. And I do pick a prize. You could do through like, there's some that have 3 balloons. There's some that have 4 things you could choose from, 6 things you can choose from, whatever you want is fine. And I drop that in. And then I have the hostess. You guys, your hostess coaching is so important. Your hostesses need to be working in your parties. You worked your butt off to get that party. Your hostess has to work her butt off with you to get those rewards. Let's just make that clear. I coach all my hostesses. When you see me giving away anything, you are to tag everybody in that post. And if I notice my hostess hasn't done it, I take a screenshot, I send it to her in Messenger, and I say, hey, I just posted a pick a prize. Can you go in and tag everybody so they could see it? And they do it. And I mean, okay, maybe sometimes they don't do it. And then you got to go in there and try to tag people yourself. And then you're really aggravated and mad. And then it normally doesn't go as well as it could have if she would have stepped up and did it. But you can't control that, right? So then I tell everybody they have till 8:00 at night to pick it. And then at 8:01, I put done on the bottom of there and I post the prize. And I post it in the party. There's nothing done in Messenger. We are trying to move the algorithm here, people. We are trying to get people engaged and move the algorithm. Okay. So then I go back to that post where they were like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. And I'm like, congrats, 10% off. Congrats, $10 off 100. Congrats, congrats. And it's moving your algorithm. So on that one post, you have 10 people who played. But now you've liked every single one of them. So now you've got 20 interactions and now you've commented on every single one of them. So you've got 30 interactions on that one post. And how many of those people are going to hop back in there and be like, thank you. Thank you. Oh, awesome. Thank you. So that one post just drove so much algorithm mover to take you into the weekend. And I tell them this prize is good from tonight until the end of the party. Do not feel bad and think you got to go back to the girl who ordered on a Monday and refund her money. You got to get over that. You create these problems for yourself. No, you put on there, prize is good from tonight until the end of the party. I'm telling you guys, I do it a lot. I do it a lot. I never, ever get anyone who's like, I ordered on Tuesday. Can you give me my money back? No, I'm so sorry. I post that to move the rest of the party. I post it to get us through the weekend. And because we're leaving this party open a whole nother week, I post it for that. It's your party. You are the one in charge. They do not rule the roost. Because then if you get her in your VIP page, she's always going to want you to make an exception for her. No. Okay. So that is what I do. And Dana, that's all I do. That's all I do. I don't give away anything else. Now, if it's one of my really good VIPs and it's her birthday and we're throwing like a birthday party, I will probably throw another $10 gift card in there for when you say happy birthday. Everyone says happy birthday. And the second I say something, the person above wins $10. I do that. Just because if it's one of my really good VIPs birthdays, I want to spoil the crap out of my VIP anyways. I want her to have the best party because remember, these are your friends now. This is your girl who trusted you to throw her birthday party. Give a little, gain a lot. You guys, when you're doing your pick a prize, pay attention to how much commission you're making. And if you're making 28% commission, oh my gosh, do not give it 15% off. Don't do it. Okay. I make 33% commission. So if you guys are on my page and you're duplicating what I'm doing, whoop, are you an executive or higher? Are you making 33%? If you're not, do not give away 15%. Do the math, figure it out. 10% off 50, whoop, that's 20% off. Who is giving 20% off? Nobody should be giving 20% off. Okay. If free shipping doesn't move people, because sometimes it doesn't, then just try different ways to creatively give everybody 10% off, right? Or 5% off of 50, 10% off of 100, 10% off your total purchase. Be creative with your price. Get in my inbox. I will help you figure it out. But if you're making 33%, you have a little bit more wiggle room. But you guys, I want you to give a little to get a lot, not give away a lot and hope it works. Okay, we're still here to make money because listen, the way you train these girls in your parties, right? That you work so hard to get this party and now you want them in your VIP page and you want them to be your next hostess and your next rep. They cannot think that you're going to be discount Dolly over there and you're going to be discounting all your stuff in your page all the time, because your now VIP page is a big fat party that they're a part of. And you don't want them to think like, well, she's going to give me 15% off this week. No, 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 no. Who is in my VIP page in here? How much do I give away in my VIP page? Mystery hostess is the only time I do a discount, unless it's like Christmas or something. Or I'll do like a $10 gift card drop, or show me your Zaya $10, or how cute is my front porch or whatever, give away $10 gift card. Other than that, I give away nothing. So it's all how you train your VIPs to shop, and it starts in a party. So if Sally over there thinks you just scored a lifetime, Sally's going to come over and want 15% off because you gave her those leggings at a steal. So just remember, you guys, give a little, drive that fun to get a lot. So the tighter you keep those purse, like what do they call it? The coin purse. Because you think in your mind, no, I need to pay my starter kit back. No, I need to pay my ring light back. No, I'm not spending. No. This is a business. If you owned your own business and you had your own store, you're probably gonna have a pop a balloon one day. You're gonna celebrate something. You're gonna have a sale rack. You're gonna have a discount opportunity. I don't do loyalty cards. They're too much work. I'm too busy booking parties, to be honest with you. I'd rather spend that time booking parties than figuring out who the heck has a loyalty card. And I'd rather spend that time booking parties than doing pic collages. If you guys are doing pic collages, slap your hand right now and say, no more pic collage. If somebody else puts together like a 3-person collage on marketing, totally use it, but stop wasting your time doing pic collages. People don't need that. We are like a swipe. You got 1 second to get somebody's attention, right? 1 second. So when you're designing your post my party, doesn't have to be fancy. You make your energy in your party. You make it fancy. Okay. So I think that's it. I think we covered it all. Any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Unmute yourself. Ask me whatever you want. I'm so happy to help you guys. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. If you need help, ask your upline. If there's something that I touched on that you have questions, get in my inbox. I do not mind. Okay. So Karen, your hand was up. What's up?
Hey, I just was wondering if you could talk to the group, especially the newer reps who, when you said that you use your rewards to fund your fun bus and your parties, what about sometimes our new reps like to use their rewards in their VIP group, which is fine to do, but sometimes they do it a lot. So they're giving away a lot in that VIP group, when I always feel like I want my girls to save that for in their parties instead of throwing it all to their VIPs.
Your fun should be in your parties. It's good to celebrate your VIPs. It's good to have fun. It's good to like give them that 1 week, kind of like that mystery hostess week. And listen, mystery hostesses do not work for everybody. If it's not working for you, it's okay. It takes a while for people to catch on to that. Okay. Just so you know, mine sucked for like 3-4 months. And now I do pretty well with them. But your parties are where you need to drive that fun. Where if you're booking parties every week, that's where you really need to focus that fun money in. Because when you focus it like at a given time, like 1 week in your VIP page, but if you're giving away the farm in your VIP page every week, why is anyone going to want to shop retail? They're going to wait to win a bomber bra. They're going to wait to win something you're giving away. Why would they shop on a Tuesday? Why would they shop like on a new release Wednesday? Because they're waiting for your discount Friday. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, I know she's going to give away a bra soon. So instead, change the way, remember we say just change the way you're looking at something, flip it back into the party. So you're driving that fun bus right into your VIP page, and then do that 1 week in a VIP page where you have like 10% off leggings. We're going to drive this mystery hostess party. You want to spoil your VIPs, teach them how to shop a mystery hostess party and give away your rewards for that week. That is truly showing your VIPs. This is all about you this week. You know, and if you're going to give a discount or do something fun, do it there. Or if you have that month where you're going to do a bra and tank challenge, do it there, but don't do it every month. And also when you're shopping your rewards, you can absolutely shop for yourself. You might only need to get 1 or 2 bras that day for someone else. You know what I mean? If there's something you really want, just remember, sometimes scale back maybe what you're grabbing for yourself if you can, to push forward your parties in your VIP page. But parties number 1, because you guys, parties are the blood that is pumped into your business. And without that going very well and everyone clamoring at the end to get into that VIP page, and when I say everyone, if I'm happy if 5 or 6 people a party join my VIP page initially, because my last post in my party, besides thanking the hostess, is here's the link to my VIP page. The fun continues on over there. And then I have the hostess tag everybody in that post. Now I'm following up with them. And if I notice they're not in my VIP page, I'm re-inviting them. So that is your whole goal, is to grow that VIP page. Hostess coaching. Yes. Jenny, hostess coaching is so important. Your hostesses have to work for you. Anyone who starts off by saying, I do all the work, you do nothing. Oh my gosh, slap your mouth. No, it does not work like that. Okay. Your hostesses have to be present. They are throwing that party with you. Okay. They have to be alive in that party. They are part of your algorithm. They cannot rely on you and your girls that you have in that party to move the algorithm. They got to work. And if they don't work, if that party doesn't do well, I don't come back and reward them in any way. Okay. My hostess coaching is pretty there though, so I don't really have that problem. I tell them, listen, I need you to like and love every single post, not every single post, but a lot daily. Okay. You don't have to be like the psychopath that's like liking everything and commenting. If I'm posting something and you know your best friend asked you about that boyfriend hoodie, tag her in it. Okay. Tag her in it. Get that tag going, like, comment, and anytime I'm giving away something, you're tagging everybody. Because if I try to tag everybody, Facebook only lets me tag so many, number one, but you tagging them means so much more to them than me tagging them. It's just a fact. They will see it more when their friend tags them. They don't give a rat's booty when I tag them, right? So they need to help drive that algorithm. Now, if towards the end, when they're starting to wrap up, I'm like, okay, so have any of your friends talked to you? How do you feel? Do you feel like you need to tag anyone? Go back on that prize thing and say, hey, party closes. I go back to that prize card before the party closes. I'm like, hey, party's closing tomorrow. Don't forget, party's closing tomorrow. And they also hop in there and do it too. So really get your hostesses involved, because the more they're involved, the better the party is going to be. And if they're slow to it, definitely message them. If they're not doing what they should be doing, oh, I'm busy, I'm sorry. Oh, well, your party sucks, I'm sorry. Like, you can only do so much, right? And you can like lead them to water, but if they're not going to drink it, like if I have a hostess that's killing it and the party is struggling, I will take care of that hostess no matter what, right? Because they're my VIP and they're probably mortified. But if that hostess, ghosted me, sorry, like I can only do so much to make it work, but I involve my hostesses. I coach before the party even starts. Yes, Pirate Ship. I use Pirate Ship. You can get labels from Amazon. So you can just print the labels through your printer and it's got that sticky back and you just stick it right. I keep all my old Zaya bags that I get shipments in and I just reuse them. Why not, right? And I just stick the label on it. Just make sure you put it over your other label or you black out that label. Reuse the bag. Get yourself from Walmart, like one of the tape guns to make it easier to like tape up your stuff. And you can be your own little private post office and just go drop it off. You can, turn the bag inside out, or I even sometimes just leave the bag like it is so they know it's Zaya at their door, because they're like, "Ooh, Christy sent me something." But okay. Any other questions before we call it a night? Feel free to unmute yourself if you need me. Or chat bubble. Okay, I think that is it. All right, you guys, seriously, go book those parties. Put it out into the universe. Tell the universe what you're looking for, because you guys, it starts with parties. If you want to have 5 reps join your team before January, they're probably waiting to party with you, okay? They're waiting to party with you. You want a bigger paycheck? Put a party on it. You want more reps? Put a party on it. You need more parties? Put a party on it. Whatever problem you have in this business, quiet VIP page, put a party on it. Get new blood in that VIP page, okay? You can do it, all right? Stop putting yourself down and saying you can't, because you can. It is a decision you make every single day, a foot forward or a foot back, okay? And Amy Ward says, sometimes you move 2 steps forward and go 1 step back. Well, you're still 1 step forward. So move forward, okay? All right, you guys, you are so welcome. I see all the chats. I love you guys, and seriously, have a fantastic rest of your night. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you, the 1x500, the 1x500. Did you guys see the girls in Mexico threw it up there for you guys? Sign up 1 rep, sell 500 before midnight on Thursday, and your name will be in the drawing for Sorel boots. Okay, who doesn't want Sorel boots? Winter is coming. One rep. How many of you guys still have one more rep you need for Gold Digger? One more rep. It is our motto. Karen, one more rep. 500 in sales. Say you can. Go get it. And maybe you need 2 reps, right? But 1 rep, 500. Sorel boot drawing. Go get it. Okay. Dash to Director is an amazing program. You guys run through it. Go back and watch anything you need on replay. And that's it. Okay. Bye, you guys.